Suspended Rivers Governor Fubara reacts after MC asks him, "How is your boss?" Nyesom Wike. Suspended Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara was captured in a light-hearted moment during a public event in Port Harcourt, drawing laughter from the crowd after being playfully questioned about his political rival and former ally, Nyesom Wike. The moment occurred at the service of songs held in honor of the late elder statesman Pa Edwin Clark, where Fubara made a public appearance. During the event, an MC seized the opportunity to acknowledge Fubara's calm and humble demeanor, despite his ongoing political troubles. In the video, posted by Symphony TV, the MC praised Fubara's consistent display of grace, saying, "That good part of His Excellency, regardless of his condition, that smile never fails on his face." He then jokingly added, "If I ask His Excellency, how are you? He will smile and say, I am fine. Even if I ask him now, how is your boss? He will smile and say he is fine." The statement, clearly referencing Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, drew laughter from the crowd, and Governor Fubara was seen chuckling warmly in response. His relaxed reaction to the subtle political jab was widely interpreted as a sign of emotional maturity. Yes, now he's matured now and restrained, even amid the tense political standoff for Wike. However, Fubara's composed demeanor in such public settings reflects his determination to avoid public confrontation, of course, despite the ongoing power tussle in Rivers State. Exactly, he's not a problematic person. He doesn't have time for wahala. He doesn't. Spencer says, "The overzealous Maruda are those that wanted to cause misunderstanding between these two brothers." Which two brothers? Brothers, call. Brothers will never do this kind of a thing to you, even if you have a disagreement. Your brother will not watch you or watch your state being destroyed because he's angry with you. Or imagine you have a brother and the person is angry with you, and the person went to your place of work and say, "Oh, my brother offended me." So you now expose everything that your brother has done and make them sack your brother at work. That's not brotherhood. So they are not brothers, I beg. But God will disgrace and expose them, the whole Nigerians, to know and see them as a traitor from birth. Never bite the finger that ever fed you. The mistake an idiot will make is to think that he will never go back to whoever helped him to climb the ladder of success. Now you sabi that one. Now you sabi that one. Stanley Ologun says, "Governor Fubara is there to serve. He is a genuine and committed servant whose mind is on nothing else but service. He has not lost anything as people think." Exactly, he has not lost anything. Even if he doesn't come back as the governor again, he has tried his best. He has tried his best, and the best is good enough for everybody, even if he doesn't come back again. Paul Okafor says, that MC is an agent. He just set trap for Fubara so that they will say, "This is what Fubara said," but he jumped and passed now, so he really jumped and passed. Remy Best says, "I mean, he must have learnt in a hard way. See, you can even spell hard. Yeah. Sometimes you need what is diplomacy to call, because human beings don't appreciate the people that say the truth. I beg you, cannot spell hard. Say rubbish." Taiwo Sam says, "Fubara, epitome of God's grace in terms of maturity and calmness. He's very calm. He's too calm, and that is why they think they can do this to him and get away with it, because they know that he will not really react. It is well." Chidibo Obidigbo says, "A governor of 2 years in office can never be poor again in Nigeria. He was never poor before. He wasn't poor before he became the governor in the first place. If you get opportunity to become a governor for just 1 hour in Nigeria, you will never be poor again. Poor Rivers State people are the ones getting poorer because of the wahala in the state. Rivers State now are not talking about development or infrastructures. The government is after Fubara and Wike. What a country. They are after Wike. I mean, it is Wike that is after them. I don't understand you." Idris Olawale says, "Person wey don dey see spirit, so wetin you expect than for him to feel relaxed?" They are funny. Oscar Okoro says, "Wike na man you be. How is he a man? Causing problem. So if somebody that causes problem, that is selfish, na man he be. Some of you are just stupid." Okpaluwa says, "You be mumu. If not for corruption in our institution, there is no difference between you and Wike. Obviously, know that Wike is not punishing Fubara, but the people of Rivers State." Exactly, because the man is okay. Even before he became a governor, he was okay. Fubara and his family, they are not hungry. He's a rich man. Try to get more sense and stop hating a man that is destroying your future. Don't mind them. Don't mind them. Wike na man he be. Okay now. David Frank says Wike is looking like gorilla in face nowadays. Till now, they have not given Fubara the office back since they convinced him to APC. What a wicked word. Who told you that they've convinced him to APC? Has he come outside to declare that he's going to APC? People are funny. Beg. Peter says Nigeria journalists must be advised to stop eating up politics by jamming politicians' head. Let them jam it. Rotimi Albert says he should have exhibited this emotional maturity, composed the menu and restraint instead of listening to sycophantic, self-serving advisors that pushed him to go fighting with his boss instead of finding a way to manage him. If he was still be governor today, now he's relegated to political obscurity and he can't come back. Rotimi Albert, you surprise me. But I will not talk. It is well. Shason Jesus says it is believed he might have learnt his lessons by now. Which lesson? I beg, let's hear what. Adebayo Benga says, I don't know the worst you want to happen to Fubara before you stop flattering him and abusing, cursing Wike and his supporters. He lost all cases, and the latest is that he was booted from government house. She made noise and vitally caused problem for him. The man has said you should stop your abuse and cursing, but you are not. What worse did you want to happen to this man before you stop all this nonsense on social media? I wonder. But they are just lying. Nothing is going to happen to him. Beg. Alex Nwagbo says this is terrible in Nigeria. An elected governor suspended and nothing happened. Now, so nothing happened though. So what did they expect him to say when he said his spirit has left? Nothing happened. Nothing has changed. All the people that called out the president, they didn't listen to anybody. They did not. Insurgents killing civilians and nothing happened. Now even killing soldiers and nothing is happening. All hands on deck to roast Nnamdi Kanu for justly fighting for self-determination. This is strange and terrible. It is well. Samali says, yes, Nigeria tolerates all manners of nonsense. If not, with the numbers of military men and civilians that have died in the southeast, Nnamdi Kanu is supposed not to be alive by now. Why shouldn't he be alive by now? Why? What did he do? I don't understand. Beg. Ukwezu says, Fubara is by every standard the winner of the political war in Rivers State. Wike is finished politically because his image is in tatters and foundations has developed serious cracks. Even Tinubu has disgraced himself with that declaration. Above all, the sole administrator would definitely put both Tinubu and Wike to shame with bad records. Let us see how their coming together is going to end. Well, listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.